Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead Girls Golf Team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Area sports looked a lot different back in 1952 when Jim Kelly opened his first dealership in Fort Wayne. 70 years later, that original dealership has grown into the Kelly Automotive Group with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall and Kelly Chevrolet on Lima Road. Fort Wayne continues to support our local teams and businesses. Thank you for 70 years. We could have never done it without you. Visit us today at Drive Kelly.
Welcome, everybody, to Zollner Stadium. We are here for girls high school soccer on Summit City Sports. It is Concordia taking on DeKalb. I'm Thad Goff, bringing the broadcast here at Zollner. Both Concordia and DeKalb are 1-1 coming into this particular game. For DeKalb, they did lose their first game on the road against Northrop. Northrop, typically a pretty good team in the Northeast Hoosier Conference, is what they call it at the soccer level, but it's Northeast 8 for just about every other sport. They lost their opener 6-0 to Northrop, but the Lady Barons did follow that up by coming back home to take on Angola, and they won that one 3-0. So they'll look for an equalizer today against Concordia. Concordia also 1-1 so far this season. Suffered a 4-2 loss to Canterbury for their opener, but then they followed that up by beating Northside. I believe that was on the road against the Legends. Concordia winning that one. If I'm not mistaken, it was 3-0 was the final score in that one. But either way, Concordia and DeKalb coming into this game at 1-1 on the season. And of course, for Concordia, that's their only conference game thus far this season. Concordia part of the Summit Athletic Conference, and they're able to win their first conference game of the year. We'll be back in just a moment and get you a few words from our sponsors. In the meantime, you are watching high school soccer on SummitCitySports.com.
I came into PSM my freshman year after volleyball. Just coming here just really improved mentally and physically. I brought in my strengths. I came in and I learned how to grow as an athlete. I mean, I've gotten stronger, sprint faster, get up higher. My jump has elevated. Working with Tyler, he built up my endurance for everything, whether it's in weights, sprints. All across the board, we just keep working, and I have athlete development at Warsaw High School that I go to, and so I send him my thing every day, and he changes what we do in here to adapt to what we do there. High school volleyball, when you can go up to 5 sets, being able to just outwork everybody and still being able to put in that 100% was huge for me. PSM performance definitely helped me mentally. I know I can beat out people. I know I can work for what I have, and I know I can even go to the next level on the court. Looking at college, I can put on it. I'm training at a college level. I mean, I come in here and I watch college athletes train. You have hockey players, soccer. You look around and you see every type you can. Just being able to see that level, and I know that I can reach that level as well. You got to work to be the best, and that was just what I wanted to do. I knew that from a young age. I wanted to put in the work.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, I mean, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really...
We're back here at Zollner Stadium in Fort Wayne, home of the Concordia Cadets, right across Anthony Boulevard from the main campus of Concordia High School. Of course, over here at Zollner Stadium, you've got, they call it the Masucci Athletic Complex, complete with tennis courts. You've got Masucci Field where the baseball team plays, and of course you got the softball field just on the other side of the tennis courts is the way the athletic complex works here. Concordia set to take on DeKalb in just a matter of moments. I do believe the Concordia JV team just won. That was a final score of 2-1. They got 2 quick goals there late in the second half. In fact, just before we got to the 10-minute mark of the second half. I think Concordia actually scored their second goal before the 11-minute mark of the second half. Well, in the meantime, we'll go ahead and get in a few words from our sponsors that allow us to do these games that we get to do so often right here on SummitCitySports.com. Big-Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions and enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big-Eyed Fish. Kelly Automotive Group celebrates their 70th year in business. Shop all 14 of their brands and visit them online at drivekelly.com. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They will help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignments, engine diagnostics, and more. At Ottenweller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process, from bid to build. Visit OttenwellerContracting.com to learn more. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area. From ages 5 to 18, our players are equipped with elite-level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business, a system and solution that fits your unique needs. Visit AndersonCoolHeat.com for more information. Are you ready to do what it takes to put your past behind you? Whether it's expunging your criminal record or helping you to get your driver's license reinstated, Jolly Law Firm is your answer. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration, providing top-notch commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana.
It was 3-0.
We do have confirmation, by the way, that Concordia score against Northside was 3-0. They did win that game, getting their first victory of the season. Apologize, folks. Having a few things going on here on my end. So we try to get you the rest of those sponsors. Specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration. Reach out to TJW Industrial. Visit tjwindustrial.com. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu for more information. We'll have one more sponsorship to read for you, but first we'll let them announce the starting lineups, and I imagine we'll have the national anthem shortly afterwards here at Concordia High School. Some of the basketball events, they'll bring out a color guard group to march out just before the anthem.
stand and remove your hats for a prayer, and just after that, the national anthem. Dear Heavenly Father, bless us with your presence during this athletic contest. Spread your protective hand over all the players and keep them free from injury or harm. Enable the players, coaches, and referees to perform to the best of their God-given abilities. May all the fans show good sportsmanship and maintain that spirit of sportsmanship throughout the game. Remind us that we are your creation, and may all that we do and say during this competition bring honor and glory to your name. In the name of Jesus we pray. Amen. Please face the north side of the field. And now the lineup for your DeKalb Lady Barons Soccer. Goalkeeper, number 26, Grace Williams. Number 1, Raina Cruz. Number 2, Eliana Schaefer. Number 3, Sam Slavin. Number 5, Jenna Shanehair. Number 9, Allie Morin. Number 14, JC Stokes. Number 17, Carly Jarrett. Number 20, Jerica Stokes. Number 22, Addison Reed. And number 23, Mara Keys. I've corrected, Mara Keys. And now for your starting lineup for your Concordia Cadets. Goalkeeper, number 8, Jenny Dressler. Number 5, Julia Cobb. Number 7, Abby Hawk. Number 10, Regan Mattel. Number 11, Captain Mallory Bean. Number 14, Emma Groves. Number 17, Morgan Cox. Number 18, Captain Stella Hudson. Number 21, Millie Solway. Number 22, Elise Metz. And number 77, Corey Brown. Let's play some soccer.
So there you have the starting lineups as we get ready for this matchup between Concordia and DeKalb here at Zollner Stadium. Two 1-1 teams. Concordia has already gotten a conference win under their belts. That was against Northside. A couple of freshmen starting today for Concordia. They got Corey Brown, number 77, and number 14, Emma Groves, starting in the ball game. And we are underway. Concordia will have the ball to start things out. Chasing after it there is Abby Hawk. And this ball stays in bounds. DeKalb still has it. Good deflection there by Millie Solway. And this one's going to go out of bounds. The throw in favors DeKalb. Battle for the ball, taken away there. That was Eliana Schaefer who took it back for DeKalb. But a crowd of red jerseys there for Concordia. They're keeping a whole bunch of girls back on the defensive side. They get the ball across midfield. DeKalb is ready for it. Still a live ball down the field. And Concordia's got a chance here. Shot from the middle, and that's scooped up and saved. Grace Williams in goal today for DeKalb. Into the box, but there's only white jerseys there. DeKalb gets to it, and this ball will go out of bounds. Throw-in will favor Concordia. Stella Hudson throws it in for the Cadets. But here come the Barons with it. Eliana Schaefer down the field. Concordia sends it right back. That's going all the way to the sidelines, and try as she might, Reagan Mattel not going to be able to get to it. That's down the field. Barons pushing towards it. Getting to it defensively is number 21 for Concordia, Millie Solway. The Barons still with a chance. Short pass. And now Concordia comes back with it. Mallory Bean sends it up the field, but we're going to get an offsides call. That was Corey Brown, the freshman, getting up ahead of the pack. And it will be a free kick for the Barons. This one's headed out of bounds, and it's going to go out of bounds. It looked to be out off of, well, I thought it was out off DeKalb, but instead, throw-in will favor, nope, it will favor Concordia. Stella Hudson with the throw-in for the Cadets. This ball goes toward the middle of the field. Jenna Schoenhair goes for it for DeKalb. J.C. Stokes was trying to get control of the ball there for a moment. And DeKalb has it back. That's number 27, Denise Jordan. Long kick. Is that going to be an offsides? Apparently not. No flag or no whistle. Shot all coming out to save it is Williams. Great play by Grace Williams. It's out of bounds, and Concordia is going to get the throw in. Mallory Bean puts it in play, and that's out of bounds. Goal kick coming for the Barons. It will be Williams to take it. Williams sends it out beyond the 35-yard line. Of course, the soccer and football teams share a field here at Zollner Stadium. Concordia gets it back over to Bean. Morgan Cox battling for the ball. It's out of bounds. Throw-in coming for DeKalb. Well, Concordia has started to control the possessions lately here early on in this first half. DeKalb had the brief takeaway, but Concordia trying to get it back, and they do. I believe that was Abby Hawk who got the takeaway for Concordia. To the near side. DeKalb with a chance. Towards the middle, that's cleared out by Concordia. J.C. Stokes had a chance at the goal, but the Concordia defenders all around. It will be a throw-in, though, for the Barons. Concordia's got players all around the ball. They get this one over to Corey Brown, the freshman. Brown sends it up the field. Concordia looks like they're looking to push quick down the field for an early netter. They get it to the far side of the field. Back to the middle. Bean. Shot towards the goal. It's wide. I believe that was Hudson, Stella Hudson, who took the shot for Concordia. And a goal kick coming for the Barons. Hudson redirects for Concordia. Little through ball, now DeKalb's got a chance. Two defenders on, that's knocked out of bounds. This is looking like a corner kick, and that is what the signal is. Sam Slavin was pushing towards the goal for DeKalb, but they'll get to kick it in play from the corner. Looks like it's going to be Zoe Reed taking the kick for the Barons. We are in the 9th minute here in the first half. Of course, we play two 40-minute halves in Indiana high school soccer. Varsity soccer does that. JV, they play two 35-minute halves. Of course, we'll also have St. Francis men's soccer later today. They play two 45-minute halves there in the NAIA. Right in front of the box, and that shot goes wide. Looked like J.C. Stokes was the one who took the shot for DeKalb. Stokes wearing number 14 today. Goal kick for Concordia. Getting back to it is Slavin. Schaefer got to the inside, kept her footing. Here's Bean. Bean with a nice move to the inside. And Concordia changes direction. They'll push toward the field. Push toward the goal and into the box, rather. Left-footed shot, saved by Williams. Grace Williams has 3 saves already in the game for DeKalb. She boots this ball down the field. Barons have it. They're looking for a scoring chance here. Right around the box. Sent into the box. And Slavin could not get a foot on it. Shot wide. Actually went off the bottom of the upright. Well, here at Zollner Stadium, they do play on artificial turf. It's a field that has been around for quite some time, but the turf surface was added in 2020, just in time for both the soccer and football seasons. As this one goes out of bounds, it'll be a throw-in for DeKalb. That's knocked out of bounds off the foot of number 5, Julia Cobb. That's kicked all the way to the sidelines. It'll go out. Stokes will be the one to retrieve it. Likely she'll be the one to take the throw-in for the Barons. Here's Corey Brown getting to the ball. The freshman boots it up the field. But the Barons take it away. Up ahead to Stokes. Stokes one-on-one. Keeps it in play. Able to regain control of the ball, and the Barons keep the possession. Julia Stokes with a good battle over there. Stays in play. Slavin gets to it. Barons have it in the middle of the field. That's going to go out of bounds. Try as she might. Julia Cobb unable to keep the ball in play. Looks like Slavin will get a breather. I think that was Taylor Hanshoe who just came into the ball game. Here's Brown. Pushes up the field and gets it back. Exchanging a couple passes with Reagan Mattel. Mattel up the field. She shoots and she scores. Reagan Mattel with the goal.
Reagan Mattel, number 10.
Reagan Mattel putting Concordia on the board to start out this game. DeKalb going back down the field. And they've got a chance to get the equalizer, but this one's going out of bounds. There we go. Apologies for that. Got the scoreboard up. But now you can see the score. A 1-0 lead for the Concordia Cadets, and it was, in fact, Reagan Mattel, number 10, who put it home. Meanwhile, Stokes goes down. I think we're going to get a trip call against Concordia. Taylor Hanshoe appears to be the one who's going to take the shot. Or excuse me, that's Allie Morin, number 9. Taylor Hanshoe's one spot under her on the roster, number 10. Shot. Oh, she missed the header. That looked like Jenna Shanehair, who was going to take the header, but she could not put head to ball there. And if she had the far right corner, could have knocked it in. That's Jenny Dressler in goal for Concordia. Out of bounds. Throw-in goes to Concordia. It'll be Julia Cobb who gathers the ball. In all likelihood, she'll do the throw-in here. She gets it into Abby Hawk. This one's out of bounds off Concordia. Throw-in will go the other way. Eliana Schaefer to put it in for DeKalb. And that shot goes wide of the net. Jenna Shanehair putting foot to leather. Mallory Bean appears to be the one putting it in play. Check that. That's number 13, Grayson Faust. Taken away there in the middle by Stella Hudson. DeKalb gets it back. Couple players battling for the ball, including Hudson, and Hudson will come up with it in the end. There are 4 or 5 players surrounding the ball there. And this one's going to roll to the sideline and go out of bounds. And the throw-in should favor Concordia here, and looks like it will. Bean battling on the sideline, and that's out off to DeKalb. Bean will get the throw in, and she wastes no time putting it in play. DeKalb gets it. That's going to be knocked toward the sideline. Kept in play. I believe that was number 21, Millie Solway for Concordia, who somehow kept that ball from going out of bounds, and she had very little space to work with. Going to get a whistle here. It's like a foul on DeKalb. Mallory Bean will get the free kick from right at about midfield. It's Brown with the ball. Brown has shown some quickness, and she takes the shot but puts it wide of the net. Brown, a freshman, getting the start today, one of 2 freshmen starting in this game for Concordia. The other being Emma Groves. Emma's currently on the near side of the field, back about 39 yards or so away from the goal. I say or so because she's moving. Not just standing in one place the whole time. And in soccer, you rarely stand in one place the whole time unless, of course, the ball is not in play. And it's not going to be in play here. It's a goal kick coming up for DeKalb. Grace Williams, who has, I believe, 3 saves so far in this game, sets up the goal kick for DeKalb. Concordia was able to send a former goalie of theirs to college up in the great state of Wisconsin. We'll tell you more about that at halftime. Corey Brown gets foot to ball, and Hudson trying to keep it alive. Also going after it was Taylor Hanshoe. Brown has it. Can she keep it in? No. She knocks it out. It's going to be a goal kick for DeKalb, or is it? She's got it set up for a corner. Well, the Barons must have touched it shortly after she did. Now they're going to change the call. It is a goal kick. Reagan Mattel has the lone goal in this game for Concordia. Lone goal for the entire game, in fact. But DeKalb takes it away, and going to go for the equalizer here as Schaefer has a little battle there with Grayson Faust. Faust knocks it out. Stays in play. Brown gets to the ball. Back to Brown, and she gets it across midfield. Mattel. 1-on-3 there. Mattel got a foot on it after it was deflected. It's redirected toward the sideline. Concordia keeps control for the time being, but not for long. DeKalb's got it back. And here's Brown with the takeaway. Brown, the shot, right at Williams. Gabby Hawk, the only player back there to go for the ball, and this one is going to be kept in play by Stella Hudson. That's a handball. Or not. She fell down and her hand landed on it, and for that reason I think the ref is going to let that play go, but this ball does go out of bounds, and Concordia is going to get a throw in. She clearly landed on it with her hand, and it was hard to avoid that, but not impossible. But the official gives her the benefit of the doubt. However, Concordia maintains possession on the throw-in. Hudson in a crowd of white. They get it to the other side of the field for Bean. Bean has it taken away. Into the box. Williams has got it. We are, by the way, in the 23rd minute here at Zollner Stadium. That is going to be out off Concordia. Emma Groves, the freshman, defending well, but she knocked it out, and DeKalb gets the possession. Throw in there by Addison Reed. Short kick does not get through the box. Groves going for the takeaway. She trips in the process. Well, Groves went fighting for that. The freshman trying to create an opportunity for her team. And right now DeKalb looking for an opportunity of their own as Stokes was battling on the other side. That's two number 14, Stokes for DeKalb and Groves for Concordia. It'll be Stokes who gets the throw in for DeKalb. Whistles blow. Are they going to make her redo that? Oh no, the Barons wanted to get a sub in. Sam Slavin re-entering the game, and they're going to call that one off of Concordia. Another throw in for Groves. Stokes. Groves plays for Concordia. Barons have a chance. No offsides here. And that's going to be picked up along the end line by Dressler. She did not have a lot of space, but in getting that save, she prevents the corner kick. This ball's going all the way to the sideline, and it's going to be kept in play. Not for long, though. Reed gave an effort to keep it in bounds, but she knocks it out in the end, and Concordia will take over and get the throw in. Stella Hudson to put it in play for the Cadets. Hudson puts it in play. This one's going to go out of bounds. Another throw-in coming for Hudson. Hudson going for the takeaway, but Stokes has it instead. Long shot wide. Williams lets it go. I believe that was Bean, Mallory Bean, who took the shot. We are now in the 26th minute. As Grace Williams gets set to boot this one away. Off the foot of Bean. Out of bounds. Concordia will take over on the throw-in. Bean waiting for a new soccer ball, and she's going to get one. That's going to go out of bounds, and Bean will put it in play once more. Into the box, off of Mattel, and that's going out of bounds. It's a goal kick. Bean signaled toward the corner, thinking that one of the Barons might have touched it. There were some Barons close to that ball, but according to the officials, none of them made contact with the ball. In the middle of the field, that's Rihanna Cruz. And here's a chance as Slavin gets down the field. Slavin in the box, and that's off the side of the net. Dressler letting it go. They're going to say Concordia. No, I think they are pointing at the goal. Goal kick. I missaw where the ref was pointing his flag. But it is a goal kick for the Cadets, not a corner kick for DeKalb. It was Cruz who got a foot on the ball. Got a knee on the ball, more like, but this one's going out of bounds, and DeKalb's going to get the throw in. A little back and forth battle here so far. Concordia with the 1-0 lead. Reagan Mattel was the one who put it in. Out of bounds off the Cadets, and a throw in coming up again for DeKalb. It will be Stokes to go to the track to retrieve the ball. It's a good thing that track and field and soccer take place at different times a year. Don't have any track meets going on. Of course, even if they didn't, Dressler able to chase after the ball and save it. Of course, even though those two sports did go on at the same time of the year, you obviously have to schedule games on different dates. So they try to make sure that the teams that share the fields don't conflict with each other. Do that same thing during basketball season with girls and boys basketball. Of course, often you have double headers that time of year. I think you'll get a few of those in the soccer slate, although mostly if the girls are at home, the boys are on the road, and vice versa. As Stokes goes toward the middle of the field, Stokes gets a foot on the ball. Cadets will clear it out for the time being. Cruz has it taken away by Concordia. Reagan Mattel, same player who scored the goal for the Cadets, as this ball will go out. Or was there a foul before the ball went out? It did go out. The whistle came while the ball was still in play. We might get a foul against DeKalb, perhaps against Concordia. We'll see what the call is. Meanwhile, some subs will come in.
77, Corey Brown. And for the DeKalb Barons.
Freshman Corey Brown is one of the many cadets back in the ball game. Looks like they are going to set up for a free kick. And it's going to favor Concordia. Emma Groves puts it in play, but sends it right off of Stokes, and then Stokes knocks it off her to get the throw in. Not that that's the reason she did it, but in effect, that's the result. She gets the throw in. Still in play. Stokes gets to it. Stokes backtracking. It's redirected by the Barons. Corey Brown got to the ball, couldn't keep control. Shane Hare pushing. And that's going to go all the way to the sideline. Stokes was the closest one to it. By the way, what you're looking at there is just a light pole. Have those blocking the field from time to time. Got those on either side of the bleachers. Side we're on is just above the home bleachers for football, but it's split in half today for soccer. On one side you got the home crowd, on the other side you've got the visiting crowd. Stokes battles for the ball. And sent back across midfield. Little through ball. And DeKalb's got a chance here. That ball's going to go out of bounds, though. Eliana Schaefer chasing after it. But the ball goes out of bounds before she can get a foot on it. Morgan Cox appears to be the one putting it in play. But DeKalb gets it back. Cox, the header. Concordia's got it. That was Faust, got a foot on the ball, and Brown going after it, but it's off her as it looks. And DeKalb gets the throw in. Concordia's got it. That's across midfield. But out of bounds, DeKalb will get another throw in. That goes out of bounds off the knee of Quinn Langschwager. This one's out of bounds off Concordia. Back and forth they go. It's just a 1-0 lead for Concordia. However, Concordia has had some elongated possessions, and DeKalb's been able to answer with some long possessions of their own. That's another throw-in coming up for DeKalb. We've got 6:36 and counting left to play in this first half. Corey Brown comes from behind and takes it away. The freshman out running. That pass goes backwards, stolen away. A little contact there, that's going to be a foul. That looked to be on number 32, Kalina Drewley. And it will be DeKalb getting the free kick. 35 yards beyond their own goal. They get it across midfield. Concordia was ready for it. That's Drewley up to Brown. She leaves it back for her, but it's taken from behind. Brown gets it back. Trips through traffic. They'll play on. The Barons take it away. Kept in play. Stokes has it. It was redirected, and it's going to be scooped up by Jenny Dressler. kept in play by Concordia. Oh, Drewley, that looked like a push. No call. And another chance for DeKalb. That's going out of bounds. Are we going to get a corner kick? I don't think so. It's a goal kick for Concordia.
Subbing in for the Barons, number 1, Marina Cruz. The Cadets, number 22, Elise Metz.
Elise Metz comes in for Concordia. Elena Cruz in. Rihanna Cruz in for the Barons. Oh, that could have easily been a foul. None was called. Barons still have it. Shot. Cruz. And saved by Jenny Dressler. Concordia gets it across midfield. That's redirected right back the other way. Concordia's got it back. Up to Brown. Brown makes a move. Corey Brown down the sideline. Brown with the speed. The freshman getting ahead of the pack. Has a chance. Oh, that's off the outside of the net. Boy, Corey Brown showing some great speed there.
The Barons, number 3, Sam Slavin.
Barons will send in Sam Slavin. This one's out of bounds. Concordia will get the throw in. Cadets looking to push. I believe that's Hudson. A takeaway by the Barons. Brown going for it. That was still in play, and Brown does get to it. Back to the middle of the field. Stokes has it and has it taken away. Battle for the ball, looking for the cross to Drewley. Cruz able to get it across midfield, but Concordia is ready for it. Brown has a clear path to the ball. Her path was clear, but has to get it off. That looked to be off of Brown. It's going to go out of bounds. Whose throw-in is it? Appears to be Concordia's throw-in. Into the box. And DeKalb gets it out of trouble. Now they look to push through some traffic. Across midfield. And that is going to stay in bounds for now. Now it goes out. It'll be Concordia's throw-in. We're down to 28 seconds left in the first half. Concordia has the lone goal in the game. Reagan Mattel was the one who knocked it in fairly early on, and this throw-in is going to go to DeKalb. It's Stokes putting it in. knocked out of bounds, and that'll allow some more time to tick off the clock. Stokes, no doubt, wants to put this one in quickly. She does get it in with 3 on the timer. And that's going to end the first half, and the first half ends with Concordia on top by a score of 1-0. Well, Concordia getting the lone goal for this game. Reagan Mattel, the junior, putting it in early on in the ball game, and Concordia leads 1-0 with that. We'll be right back in just a matter of moments. You are watching high school girls soccer here on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I just want to be the best in basketball. So I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me. So I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels. We did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts, all with a 99% career success rate.
You belong here.
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 I belong here.
Has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with gym rats basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the Edge program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSM Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
In 4 years, this could be you.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts.
You belong here!
Area sports looked a lot different back in 1952 when Jim Kelly opened his first dealership in Fort Wayne. 70 years later, that original dealership has grown into the Kelly Automotive Group with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall and Kelly Chevrolet on Lima Road. Fort Wayne continues to support our local teams and businesses. Thank you for 70 years. We could have never done it without you. Visit us today at drivekelly.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Well, we're back here at Zollner Stadium on the campus of Concordia High School. The Cadets do lead it 1-0 over the Barons of DeKalb. The one goal coming from Reagan Mattel early on in the first half. And we'll go ahead and show you that on our replay brought to you by Traction Athletic Performance. Well, Mattel got just ahead of the defender after she got a hold of the ball and is able to put it into that far corner to give Concordia the early 1-0 lead. And with that, they are on top by a 1-0 score. By the way, it's worth mentioning, Concordia was able to send one of their goalies to school in the great state of Wisconsin last year. That was Alexis Hartman, who signed with Concordia University in Mequon, Wisconsin. I believe that was back in March when she officially signed to play for the Falcons. So she's going to continue her athletic career and academic career up at Concordia University, Mequon, Wisconsin, right on the shores of Lake Michigan, by the way. I've actually been to that campus. It was a long time ago, but it is right on the shores of Lake Michigan. Back in just a moment here on SummitCitySports.com in this broadcast of high school girls soccer.
I came into PSM my freshman year after volleyball. Just coming here just really improved mentally and physically. I brought in my strengths. I came in and I learned how to grow as an athlete. I mean, I've gotten stronger, sprint faster, get up higher. My jump has elevated. Working with Tyler, he built up my endurance for everything, whether it's in weights, sprints. All across the board, we just keep working, and I have athlete development at Warsaw High School that I go to, and so I send him my thing every day, and he changes what we do in here to adapt to what we do there. High school volleyball, when you can go up to 5 sets, being able to just outwork everybody and still being able to put in that 100% was huge for me. PSM performance definitely helped me mentally. I know I can beat out people. I know I can work for what I have, and I know I can even go to the next level on the court. Looking at college, I can put on it. I'm training at a college level. I mean, I come in here and I watch college athletes train. You have hockey players, soccer, you look around and you see every type you can. Just being able to see that level, and I know that I can reach that level as well. You got to work to be the best, and that was just what I wanted to do. I knew that from a young age. I wanted to put in the work.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really.
Ready to start the second half here at Zollner Stadium. Concordia leading DeKalb 1-0. They'll set the ball up at midfield here in just a moment. It'll be DeKalb to get the kickoff to start the second half. 40 minutes on the clock. And the second half is underway. Two teams have switched sides, of course, is the way it usually works, as this ball is going to roll out of bounds. Cox with a throw-in gets it to Brown. Brown sends it a little bit beyond Mattel, who had the only goal back in the first half. Do apologize to those of you watching on YouTube or trying to watch on YouTube. Got the full game on Facebook, but unfortunately had some problems early on and weren't live on YouTube. But now we're back on YouTube, and we'll plan to be back there for the entire second half. Again, do apologize for some technical issues early on in the ball game. But again, for those of you that might have been watching on Facebook or on Summit City Sports, we were live there. We were able to get the whole first half there. We'll have the full game available on YouTube later tonight, though. This ball's going out of bounds, and Concordia will take over. Cruz has it deflected. Concordia's got it back. Abby Hawk is the one who went after it, but DeKalb with a chance. Out of the box for the moment. High shot. Dressler's got it. Shot above the net. Jenna Shanehair sent it over the box, over the net, in fact. And Concordia will take over with the goal kick. That goes out of bounds. Abby Hawk, the closest one to it. But DeKalb gets the throw in the 43rd minute of the game. And that's a goal. DeKalb is on the board. Jenna Shanehair gets the goal for DeKalb. And they have evened up this game 1-1. This ball's out of bounds, and DeKalb will take over as they have gotten the equalizer. So far, DeKalb has controlled the ball on the Concordia side of the field early on in the first half. Second half, I beg your pardon. It's kind of back and forth in the first half. Mattel sends it over to the far side. Shot toward the box. Mattel going for it. And Williams has it. Back to the outside goes Sam Slavin. Hawk battling with her for the ball, and it's knocked out of bounds. Did Slavin touch it last? She did. Hawk puts it in. Shanehair, who had the goal just moments ago. Concordia will clear it out. And that shot is wide of the net and out of bounds. Cruz with a backward pass. Barron's redirect, but now here comes Concordia down the field. Battle for the ball. Concordia gets it. Long shot looking for Mattel, but it goes beyond her, and Williams will scoop it up. Concordia gets it back. That's Bean. Going for Groves. Groves battling with Stokes for the ball, and Groves with the takeaway. The freshman keeps it in play. Here's Bean, one-on-one. Slavin was going after it, sticks with it. Bean gets around her. Looking for the cross, knocked away, ball still loose. That shot will go wide. Grace Williams got a hand on the ball. And Williams will put this one in play with the goal kick. 47th minute. I look for the through ball. Mattel sends it to the far side, and this is out of bounds. DeKalb takes over. Cruz racing down the field. It's deflected. Looking for Brown. And it's out of bounds. Off of Metz. And a throw in for DeKalb. Goes to Cruz. Metz gets the takeaway. A move to the inside by the Barons. That was number 23, Mara Keys. This one's out of bounds. Looks like the throw-in's going to go to DeKalb on the Concordia side. Quick throw-in looking for Cruz. In the box, Dressler comes out, and she's got it. She'll boot it out. Off of Brown, redirected across midfield. Shot right at Dressler. She bobbled it, but got it back. Good job by Dressler to stick with that even after the bobble. Cruz up the field. Cruz goes for the through ball, but that's headed all the way to the end line. Mallory Bean sets up the goal kick, and she'll go with the short kick to the near side for Julia Cobb. Cobb as it goes short. Cruz wants the through ball. Dressler got it with a defender bearing in. Well, Dressler has seen a lot more shots come her way lately, including the one that Shane here put in to tie the game. Bean makes a move to the outside. Cruz. Shot. Dressler knocks it away, but it's still loose. That's deflected, looking like a corner kick, and that's exactly what the call is. Dressler knocked it away, but unable to secure it. She does prevent the goal, though, but DeKalb now has a chance on the in-swing to perhaps put one in and take the lead. 28:32 to go here in the second half. Deflected, nearly went towards the goal, and Concordia is going to keep this one in play. Up to Brown. Brown has Mattel up ahead of her, but she's got a defender between the two of them and another defender pushing. Brown with the quickness across the field, trying to get it to Mattel. Good redirect. Mattel got to the ball and then has it taken away by DeKalb. Back to Bean. Long shot. Williams saves it. This ball is going to stay in play. Hawk comes up with a takeaway. This one's out of bounds. Hawk the throw in. Little through ball, and that's Shane Hare who got the earlier goal. All redirected. Dressler knocks it away at just the last second. But still a chance for DeKalb. That shot's going out of bounds, and a goal kick for Concordia. That shot taken by number 2, Eliana Schaefer. Stella Hudson has the takeaway. That was close to being a handball. None is called. They'll play on. Mattel. DeKalb has really controlled the possessions much of the second half. Concordia trying to change that, give themselves a scoring opportunity. Mattel down the field. Looks for Brown. Brown looking for Mattel on the through ball, but sends it too far. DeKalb will get a goal kick here. Williams will set it up. 25:35 left to go. Clock is running here in the second half. Brown got a foot on it. Now it's Hudson. Hudson looking for the through ball. Mattel trips, and they're going to call a trip foul just outside the box as Hudson was about to go for the ball. Now Hudson will set it up. I believe I said Hudson was going for the ball. It was Mattel going for the ball. And that's actually Bean setting up the free kick. Right now, Williams trying to get everybody in the right place. Shot too high through the goalpost. Through the upright, that is. And not through the soccer goalposts. Williams will set up the goal kick. Shane Hare battling for the ball. She's got it. And here's a chance. Schaefer has it taken from behind. Little collision there on the near side of the field. Kept in play by the Bear. Cox trying to keep it in play. She knocks it out. That ball's deflected. It's going out. And it's going to be a goal kick for Concordia. Toward the sideline, that's going out of bounds. Stokes will throw it in for DeKalb. And that's headed out of bounds. Another one out of bounds and another throw-in coming up for DeKalb. Cruz keeps it in. Good job by Cruz sticking with that ball. And that's going to be knocked out eventually by number 21, Millie Solway. That ball's deflected. Corey Brown pushing past the DeKalb defense. The freshman on the run. Stops. Works her way toward the middle. Shot. Was that kicked out by DeKalb? It was. A corner kick coming for the Cadets. It's going to be Mallory Bean to put it in play for Concordia. As we are just about halfway through the second half, 20 minutes, 23 seconds and counting. Bean, the right footer, to put it in play. Header, Mattel right off the post. Bean, another chance. And that's long. Mattel almost had her second goal of the game, but just right off the far post. And Eliana Schaefer will enter for the Barons. Little through ball. Mattel gets by one wave of defenders. Looking for the cross. Knocked away. Brown's got it and puts it in. Corey Brown deposits some loose change, and the freshman has given Concordia the lead. Well, Reagan Mattel gets credit for the assist, you might have heard. But Corey Brown says, look what I found. And Concordia is back on top with 19:14 to go, and DeKalb gets the kickoff. The freshman finding the net. Corey Brown is quite the speedster for Concordia. She may be a player to watch out for as the season goes on. Out of bounds. Brown knocks it out. Shanehair pushing, looking for the equalizer, almost had it. Right off the post. Now, was it touched by Dressler? Apparently not. We've had a couple of shots off the post, one from Concordia earlier this game, and that last one by Shanehair just goes off the post. Into the box. Stokes has it cleared out right in front of her, but back to Cruz. Well, Concordia slows things down for DeKalb, and now here's Brown. They get it to her, or try to get it to her on the far side, but the pass a little bit too long from Drewley. Come to think of it, that might have been Elise Metz who knocked it out of bounds. Looked like she and Kalina Drewley were in the area. Little through ball. Hawk. Is it redirected? Into the box. There's almost nobody there except a couple Concordia players, including Millie Stallway, and of course that was Dressler who scoops it up for the Cadets. Looking for Mattel. She goes middle. Stokes sends another one to the box. This time Schaefer pushing, battling with Abby Hawk, and Hawk will win this one. But Hawk knocks it out of bounds. Barons will get a throw in here. That came close. Excuse me, had a little sneeze coming on there. That came close to touching Solway. Stokes trying to get free, draws a little contact, and this one's out of bounds. DeKalb's going to get a throw in here. Stokes puts it in. Cleared out by Concordia. Back to Cruz. Brown. Trying to get something going the other way. She finds Drewley. Little collision there. They'll play on. Out of bounds, and Concordia will get the throw in. Mallory Bean will check back in for Concordia. Knocked out of bounds. Stokes goes for the through ball. Hawk back to Stokes. And Stokes still going for it. Stokes has been around the ball a lot today for DeKalb. Here's a chance. Oh, it's just wide of the net. Dressler came out. Going for the save. And I think that was number 10 for DeKalb, Taylor Hanshoe. It looks like it was not touched by Dressler. So it's going to be a goal kick for Concordia with 12:37 and counting to play in this second half. That ball's going to go all the way toward the end line and out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick for Concordia. Reagan Mattel comes back in the game. She's got a goal and an assist today. Got the assist on the goal by Corey Brown. Cruz has it knocked away. Ball's knocked away. Was touched by Concordia. Shot all off the post. And out of bounds. I believe it was Stokes who shot it for DeKalb. But that was another chance at an equalizer for the Barons. They've had a number of opportunities here in this second half. Hawk has the ball for Concordia. Toward the sideline. Sends it up the field. Can Brown get to it? Scooped up in the box by Dressler. Stokes staying with it. Stays in bounds, and Stokes sends it toward the box. Knocked out of bounds. And it's going to be Concordia's throw-in off of DeKalb. And whistles will blow. They send the subs in right at the throw-in. Morgan Cox comes in for Concordia. Jenna Shanehair comes in for DeKalb. Shanehair has the only DeKalb goal in this game. Shanehair to the far side. That's Schaefer. And Dressler is going to pick it up with Schaefer bearing down. Is that going to go out of bounds? It is. Another one out of bounds. That's going to be off to DeKalb, and Concordia gets the throw-in. Still 8:52 in the ball game, and in a one-goal game, Concordia likely looking for some insurance. Throw-in goes over the head of Brown. Will it stay in? It did for a little bit until DeKalb knocked it out. Looks like Corey Brown's going to take this throw-in. Check that. She'll hand it off. I think that was Bean who took the throw-in. In a crowd of Barons, Brown gets a foot on it. Back toward the middle. And again, a crowd of Barons there, and they'll just let it go out of bounds. Goal kick coming for DeKalb. That's going to be cleared out by Concordia. That was Stokes pushing toward the ball for DeKalb. Stokes gets to the ball. Bean finds Brown, who finds Bean again. Bean now going for Mattel, and it looked like Mattel did get behind the defender, keep the defender in front of her before she got to the ball. Collision in the box, no whistle. And now there's a whistle. And this might be an injury timeout. That's Mattel, who's down on the field for Concordia. Well, they get her back up, but she's still in quite a bit of pain. Well, she gives the thumbs up to the Concordia coaches and sideline and says she's good to continue. So it was looking like we were going to have a long pause and maybe Mattel would be out of this game, but she's going to stay in. Reagan Mattel having a good game already, a goal and an assist. Got the assist to Corey Brown earlier, as Brown would go on to put in the go-ahead goal. Still got 6:27 left to play here. DeKalb still with plenty of chances to get an equalizer. Across midfield, Stokes has it knocked out of bounds. I believe that was Quinlan Drewley. Deflected into the box. Dressler going for it. She's got it. Stokes into the box, back to Cruz. That's going to be cleared out, and it went out beyond the goal line, so it will be a corner kick for DeKalb. Jenna Shanehair going to take the corner kick for DeKalb, who has very similar jerseys to Huntington North. Schaefer missed, and Dressler not taking any chances. She scoops it up on the end line instead of letting it go out and potentially giving DeKalb another corner kick. Bean down the field. Brown, can she get to it? She does get to it, keeps it in play for now. Mattel scores! Some late insurance, as this time it's Brown who finds Mattel, who makes it a 2-goal game. And it's a 3-1 lead for Concordia. Deflected, and that's going to go out of bounds. Up the field. Pass goes a little long. Brown looking for Mattel again. Mattel with another chance. Williams gets a foot or a hand on that one, rather, and it'll go out of bounds. Corner kick coming up for Concordia. Right in front of the net. Sent back to Brown. Out of bounds. Barons will take over. They'll get the throw in. Still 3:07 and counting to go. Williams is there. She'll scoop it. Shot taken by Mallory Bean. Cruz has it deflected. Into the box, whole bunch of crimson jerseys there as Concordia tries to clear it. They'll get a throw in here. Stokes puts it in play, trying to get to it. Has that one deflected toward the box. Stokes, shot. Bean, long pass, looking for Mattel. Are we going to get an offsides call? Well, Mattel's just going to let it go. And I think we might have an offsides call. Nope. Just going to be a goal kick. 1:13 to play. Concordia looks like they're going to head to 2-1 on the season unless DeKalb can get 2 goals in a span of a minute. Wouldn't put it out of the realm of possibility. But Concordia does get a takeaway. We do have a foul on the Cadets. Number 9, Jenna Roberts, called for the push from behind. Bean sidesteps a defender. Left it back for Brown. Brown pushing to the box. Trying to leave it back for Mattel. And the pass is a little long. Mattel chasing after it. I tell you what, Corey Brown is likely going to be a player to watch out for these next 4 years of high school. Brown, the shot. Williams scoops it. Brown is a quick player, gets to the ball quick. When she gets control of the ball, she can be hard to stop. Cal's been able to run with her, but Brown has been able to find the net today and also had an assist earlier. Concordia a winner over the Barons of DeKalb. Concordia a winner 3-1 over DeKalb. They go to 2-1 on the season. A couple of goals from Reagan Mattel. She also gets an assist in this game. Corey Brown with a goal and an assist. So those two are going to be your Parkview Sports Medicine players of the game. Corey Brown, the freshman, and Reagan Mattel, the junior. Mattel with 2 goals and an assist. Brown with a goal and an assist. She got the go-ahead goal and essentially the game-winning goal. They are your PSM players of the game. And we do have one more sponsor that we'd like to recognize, and we're going to go ahead and do that here in just a second before we go here on SummitCitySports.com. Again, we do apologize for the delay. Have some buffering on my end is what's going on. Earn your edge this season. PSM's Edge training program maximizes your athleticism through personalized performance training to reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. Concordia a winner over DeKalb, 3-1. That is your final today. Concordia improves to 2-1. DeKalb will fall to 1-2. So for everybody at Summit City Sports, this is Thad Goff saying so long from Zollner Stadium. Concordia wins 3-1. You have been watching high school girls soccer on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I just want to be the best in basketball. So I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me. So I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels. We did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts, all with a 99% career success rate.
You belong here. Here.
Here.
I belong here.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And I mean, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent, and it is just truly outstanding. And I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that is just here, man. It's really cool.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches, and I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with Gym Rat's basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the Edge program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
In 4 years, this could be you.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts.
You belong here!
Area sports looked a lot different back in 1952 when Jim Kelly opened his first dealership in Fort Wayne. 70 years later, that original dealership has grown into the Kelly Automotive Group with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall and Kelly Chevrolet on Lima Road. Fort Wayne continues to support our local teams and businesses. Thank you for 70 years. We could have never done it without you. Visit us today at drivekelly.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.